Hello everyone, it is June now and you know what that means. We are going over my May budget to see what I spent and for me to call myself a dumb bitch about 15 times throughout this video. So last month I did so good. I think I spent around $230. I don't remember, but I do remember it was definitely around like $250-ish. And that's the best it has ever been in a very long time. And you know, I was rolling along, doing well, and then this month shoved its foot up my ass. So for May, I spent a total of $1,674.21. And that is not okay. That is 8 times more than what I spent in April. And mind you, this is all still like pandemic spending. Like I'm not going buck wild at restaurants and stuff right now. So I'm gonna walk you through it and feel free to call me a dumb bitch on your end and I will call me a dumb bitch on my end. Actually, not too much dumb bitchery has went on. You'll see why it's this high. So the big chunk of this $1,674 is I booked our Lake George camping trip for 2021. So my family for the past literally 30 years all together has gone to Lake George and it's like our thing. We're big on camping. Most years it's like a 60-person trip. We're supposed to go next month. I already paid for next month. Who knows if we will? I don't know if New York State parks are open. And you know what? I don't think 60 people should be going next month, but we're gonna figure something out. But for 2021, we got this private area of the campground and that thing goes fast. So when we saw that it was open for 2021, we're like, let's do it, let's get it. But naturally, me, the only one in our whole squad who isn't working right now, I was the one to put my credit card to book it. Riddle me that, but we got it. And honestly, this is $826. About 700 of that is gonna come back to me. People need to pay me for their spots on the campsite. So while it's a big ugh right now, realistically, I only spent about $130 on my vacation. It's gonna come back to me eventually, but it sucks to see that all go right now. Another big oops is I had to get a new tire. So a while ago, I talked about needing 4 new tires on my car, and in January, I finally bit the bullet. I spent like $700, like getting new tires, oil change, just like making my car feel kind of new again. My car is 15 years old, so, you know, kind of needed an update. So I did that in January. It was a big blow to the bank account, and I was like, I'm good for a couple years, right? Like 2 weeks ago, I barely leave the house, but it was one of those days where I was actually using my car, and I took a turn a little too sharply, about 2 houses down from my house, and I popped my tire on a sewer grate. So literally a brand new tire popped. So I had to replace that tire. So that was $148. So without that mistake, I feel like I would have been a little better this month. Next biggest expense was spending $230 at American Eagle. I went ham. I got a ton of bathing suits to show for a video that no one watched. But the good thing is, I guess, that I think I got like 12 bathing suits. Like 9 of them weren't great. They fit, but they didn't fit the way they should. So I sent a lot of them back. I kept the one pieces because my vagina touched them. And honestly, the one pieces fit the best. So I'm not too mad about like actually spending money on things that fit me and look good on me. So I kept the one pieces, but I returned the rest. So I spent $230 total. About, I think $175 should be coming back to me. So again, at some point it's gonna even out, but like for all this to come out in May, it's like, ugh. So the rest is relatively normal. I spent $85 on fast food, and when I go to get fast food, it's usually for me to split with my dad. So it's like, I didn't spend that much, but I still spent a lot. So $85 on fast food, $19.95 on Weight Watchers, because my life's all about balance, guys. I did spend $211 on groceries, but you know, we're home a lot more. I'm cooking a lot more. I have to say, I am the world's like worst cook. I should probably audition for Worst Cooks in America or whatever that show is called. But now that I have the time to like actually make stuff, I am enjoying finding new recipes to make. They don't taste as good as they should, but like I'm trying. Also, I only filled up my gas tank once this month, so that was $27. And it's already June and I still have like a half or a quarter of a tank left. And even last month, that was with a trip to Jersey City and back. So like I'm doing pretty good not driving. And when I do drive, I ruin my tires. There's like mad construction outside. So I say, other than the tire and fronting the money for a vacation in a year, I think I did pretty well if you like kind of take all those things out. I did buy one thing that I probably wouldn't have had there not been a pandemic. So my library is closed for the time being, and I'm like jonesing to read some young adult summer trash novels. And I wish the library did like takeout, or like you can order and they deliver to your house, or like you go pick it up, some kind of thing like that, but they don't. So I bought a Kindle, and you know what? The second I take this out of the packaging, my library is gonna open. Just watch. But I think this will be good for like travel purposes. I don't have to carry like a few books. I could just like pop this in my purse. So it'll just be good to get back on the reading train. And my library, all libraries offer free ebooks. So I did have to spend about $53 on this, but then once I actually start reading, those books will be through the library. So I picked up a Kindle, but this will get a ton of use. Some other like discretionary things I got, I used with like points and like PayPal money, so I feel like it didn't count. Like PayPal money to me is Monopoly money. I usually only have like $30 in there at a time. So I got a bunch of Shein bathing suits this month, and I used PayPal money for that. I also got a few more things from Amazon, but I used my credit card points via Amazon. I don't know why it didn't work on the Kindle, but I did buy other things on Amazon with credit card points. So again, I feel like nothing really happened in the grand scheme of things. I did buy this really cool apple cutter that I've been, again, cooking with. It's an apple peeler slicer cutter. It does it all. It's magic. And I feel like an 8-year-old woman being jazzed about an apple cutter. But honestly, it's thrilling. Okay, so those are the things I bought / spent money on. I wanted to say wasted money on, but like I needed a tire. Like you don't waste money on a tire unless you pop it 2 months after getting it, which I did. So I did this last month, and I think it's fun to do it again. So I'm gonna tell you about the things I didn't buy. So I've been loving wearing my Toms. I'm wearing them right now. And I want some just like basic black ones. I used to have those, and they're so comfy and they look good with everything. And I noticed Toms was having a sale and no shipping. And I was like, oh, they never do this. So I had it in my cart. I was ready to go, and it still would have been like $45. And I was like, do you really need new Toms when the ones on your feet don't smell like a dead cat yet? No, the answer is no. Another thing was swimsuits for all. Gabby Fresh just launched another line of swimsuits for all swimsuits, and she has the cutest designs. And I got a Facebook targeted ad for this really cute like pink and orange tie-dye one. And they were running 50% off, and it was like, I think it came down to $40. And it was really cute. But if you've been watching my channel, the past 3 videos have been swimsuit hauls. So I was like, okay, I don't need another swimsuit. Also, I don't want to pay for shipping. Also, most, if not all, Gabby Fresh / swimsuits for all swimsuits have that thin hook back. Not my cup of tea. So I was like, if I'm gonna get the swimsuit at all, it's gonna be at the end of summer when it's for sale for like $19. Yes, then I'll pick it up. But for me to be playing with that hook all summer for $40, no. 2 other things. There's a ModCloth swimsuit, and that just kind of fits the criteria again of I have enough swimsuits, I don't want to pay for shipping, and even though it's the same design as my most worn swimsuit from last year, I still have that one from last year, still fits great, still looks good. But again, if at the end of summer this one is heavily discounted, it's going down. And then finally, shopping wise, Eloquii had a massive sale, and I had like a full cart, but then I was like, where am I wearing this? I don't need another sparkly dress. So I'm not gonna, even though the sales like really pull me in because I really like Eloquii clothes, like not gonna happen. But I do know I am a like shopping and fashion channel, so I do have a collaboration with Fashion Nova coming up, so there will be a haul for that. I also have a big credit on Dia and a big credit on Stitch Fix, so thank you if you signed up through my link. Like that's how I get credits to, you know, order these boxes again. So I think I might do a Dia haul maybe within the next month, but I definitely want to include a giveaway within that, so like order something and then like give that away. And then Stitch Fix, I'm thinking of waiting until like fall, just because I love fall fashion so much. So I have a big credit on Stitch Fix. Like, it's enough for me to actually keep an entire box. But I think I'm gonna wait till fall for that. So shopping wise, I'm trying to slow down, because if you could see around me, what you don't see in this frame is just like piles of clothes. So doing my best to donate, sell the good stuff, and just like really calm my tits about that kind of stuff. So as I was talking about slowing down on that kind of spending, I did make a list of things that I might buy throughout the course of this month. So I did mention last month how much I wanted an archery set, but I was like, I don't want to bother the people at the Amazon warehouses, like, but it's been like 3 months and I'm bored. So I don't know, maybe sometime this month I might get a bow and arrow. We'll see. And then another thing, if my camping trip for July is on, I do want a cot. I've been sleeping on an air mattress. It's like the Cadillac of air mattresses, but if you know me, I have the worst luck. And even if I use the brand new one, I will deflate it. So by buying a cot, I got like a straight up real bed, real mattress kind of thing going on. So a camping cot might happen. It's budgeted for, like, I'm ready. So I would like to think May has been an anomaly. Like, obviously spending $830 to book a campsite is pretty much out of the norm right now. And I'm getting, like I said, about 700 of that back to me, but like in a year. And then the tire, I goofed on that one. That was all me. And then I'm also getting a big credit back from American Eagle. So $1,674 seems like a lot, and it is, but at some point, most of it will come back to me. So I feel like I only really spent like $600 on dumb stuff. It's not even dumb stuff. Like, again, I needed a tire. Also, May was the first time in a very long time that I made money from YouTube. So I'll be donating 100% of my YouTube check to various charities. There is a lot going on right now, so I figured I could use that money for better purposes than going to Taco Bell about 6 times. So all of my YouTube money for the month of May will go to a charity. Leave your favorite below. Okay, that's it. Not too much. You're a dumb bitch. So I don't know why I talked about that so much in the beginning, but I do love to say dumb bitch. So let's hope June is back on track with me spending like less than $300 on discretionary stuff, and I think we can get there. But I am curious to know about what your recent splurge was, or if you're still trying to like really tone it in, tie it in, lasso it in. There's a word for that. Rein it in. If you're really trying to rein it in, let me know. I love talking about money, so let me know. Let's talk in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Probably with a haul that I don't need to spend money on.